Over the course of 7 weeks, I discovered the impact advocacy can have on a specific concern, such as literacy. I also discovered my own leadership style and how it relates to being a servant leader. My project was 3 parts: becoming a Literacy Connects volunteer, a book and technology drive, and a social media campaign fundraiser. Applying to become a volunteer for Literacy Connects was simple. I had already completed the volunteer information session in January, so I only had to complete the application. I'm currently waiting for the call to schedule the interview so we can figure out where my skills and availability are best suited. The book and the technology drive were the most time and materials consuming, but it had the best outcomes. I exceeded my goal of 50 books by over 500% and was surprised by the amount of books donated. I turned over a total of 278 books and 7 activity coloring books to the Literacy Connects library coordinator. Of the 278 books received, 216 were children's and 62 were adults. Exactly 15 books were recycled due to being in poor condition, such as torn pages, broken bindings, missing covers. Violet, the Literacy Connects library coordinator, was pleased by the book donations, and I look forward to working with her in the future. The technology portion of the drive was not successful. Only 1 iPad was donated. However, it had to be returned to the owner due to not being restored to factory settings and contained personal information. The donor advised they would donate it at a later time after restoring it. The outcomes of my book and technology drive part of the project exceeded my expectations for the most part, and I was proud of being able to provide much-needed donations to the Literacy Connects library. I would gladly conduct a similar book drive project, and I'm hoping with the support of one of my supervisors, I might be able to create an agency-wide book drive accepting donations from across the state. The potential for the amount of donations received could make a greater difference for the Literacy Connects library by allowing them to allocate funds normally used towards purchasing books to something of equally greater need, such as computers or other equipment. The social media and campaign fundraiser were unsuccessful, similar to the technology portion of the book tech drive. Over the course of 4 weeks, I only received $25 in donations, of which $20 was donated by myself and $5 by my husband. I believe the success of the campaign and fundraiser were possibly doomed from the start, primarily due to my personal ineptness at social media utilization and the fundraising platform used. While I had hoped for this portion of the project to increase my social media use, it did not, and I even failed to create a Twitter account or utilize my Instagram account. My online presence is not strong, and many of my friends on Facebook live in other cities or states where they would not see the impact of donating to an organization rooted in Southern Arizona. I believe I'd used a different fundraising crowdsourcing platform, such as GoFundMe. The fundraiser may have had somewhat better outcomes, though I cannot say that for sure. I do not know if I would conduct another social media campaign, as it is not an integral part of my life where I hold influence. Overall, the project highlighted my leadership skills, which rely on interpersonal relationships and group collaboration. The book drive was more successful, I believe, as I was able to build a team I could rely on to help with coordination, in addition to having a real-life presence, which I believe can greatly influence outcomes. This advocacy project taught me the impact I can have within my community and how much I can grow as a leader. I discovered that I'm aware of my own fallacies and I'm a steward for literacy and committed to the growth of literacy students. My greatest skills include my ability to plan and foresee problems while being optimistic to the outcomes. These skills will benefit me as I progress through my educational plans towards becoming a librarian, and I dedicate my career towards helping others achieve lifelong literacy goals. Thank you.